Are you in the market for a new chassis for a new build and you really care about aesthetics and style? Well, today we're taking a look at our new E600, which honestly might be one of the best looking cases if you're looking to show off all your fans, hardware, and RGB with the all-round glass panel design and super unique GPU orientations. Now the E600 is a mid-tower with a dual chamber design. This means better airflow, reduced noise, and improved cable management. The case comes with mounting brackets and riser cables for multiple GPU orientation options, including an upright position, an upright front-facing position, and a floating GPU orientation using the enclosed floating GPU bracket that you can see here in our example build. Now as well as this, you get the option of a tempered glass front panel or a perforated metal mesh one for better airflow. Now you can go as far as to remove the front fan bracket if you're rocking the glass front panel for this awesome clean glass look the whole way around. Now the most important part of any new case is of course the color options. Well, the E600 chassis currently comes in 3 color options. We have black, snow, and this beautiful hydrangea blue. Now for fan and radiator support, you are pretty lucky. This case supports up to 14 120mm or 12 140mm fans and supports 420mm radiators at the front, rear, bottom, and on the motherboard side. Now you can slot in a GPU up to 443.8mm in length and a CPU with a max length of 166mm. Now I can't forget to mention the centralized thermal efficiency designed by Thermaltake. Now the CTE design rotates the motherboard 90 degrees to provide more efficient airflow pathways through the chassis. Now this means the rear is wide open for fans and a radiator, and the CPU and GPU now have independent airflow paths since they are now closer to the ventilations. Now there is a lot of room in this case. It supports up to an eATX motherboard, a PSU up to 220mm long, and you can fit 3 120mm or 140mm fans on the front, rear, bottom, or right side of the motherboard. Now if you want to take it even further, there is a space for 2 120mm fans on the top as well. Now the fan brackets on the front and bottom are very beginner friendly and are easy to remove and install. Now on the top of the case, you'll find the power button, 2 Type A USB ports and a Type C USB port, and the case also comes with a hard drive and SSD brackets. And lastly, if you're worried about cleanliness, well, dust won't be a concern with the E600. The spacious design allows for easy cleaning, and the dust filters on all of the ventilations help to protect your system from dust particles. Now the case also comes with plenty of Velcro cable ties for incredible cable management out back. And that's all I've got for you guys today. The E600 is the ultimate case to showcase your build, especially if you're into DIY liquid cooling or if you're looking to rock a dual AIO configuration. Now, if you want to learn more about the chassis and the details, you can check it out on our website. I'll leave a link down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh hi! Didn't see you there. Are you after a case that looks sleek and is great for water cooling? Or perhaps you're a content creator that needs a PC to support the demanding nature of streaming, recording, and editing. If this is the case, then we have the case for you. Hi there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the V51 ARGB Full Tower case, the newest in our View series case lineup. The V51 is 550mm high, 315mm wide, and 525mm deep. It is available in both black and a snowy white edition, so it can suit whatever colour scheme you're going for. This full tower case comes with two pre-installed 200mm ARGB fans at the front and one 120mm fan at the back, ensuring you have excellent airflow from the get-go. You can control your fans by using the RGB button on the I/O panel or through your chosen motherboard software. The I/O panel also comes with a Type-C port and an extremely eye-catching power button. The case features three sides with 4mm thick tempered glass panels, so you can show off all your components with ease. The leftmost panel has a hinged door, allowing you to easily access all your components. You can fit up to an EATX sized motherboard inside, as well as a CPU cooler with a max height of 175mm. Your PSU sits vertically in the rear of the case with a max length of 200mm. Lastly, you can fit a graphics card of up to 440mm without a pump and 300mm with a pump. This case has a modular design, with modular panels, brackets, and pre-designed mounting arrays. This makes building in the V51 a breeze and is an optimal case for complex water-cooled builds, even fitting a distro plate with ease. The case also allows for vertical GPU mounting, with dual PCIe slot design and a riser GPU support bracket to prevent graphics cards from sagging. The V51 has tons of cable management options in the back of the case, so there is no excuse for messy cables here. Additionally, there is two magnetic fan filters on the right side of the case, as well as a removable filter at the bottom. There is also a vertical mount at the rear of the case for your hard drives. This allows for you to swap out your storage with ease, making it an incredibly convenient case for a workstation or archiving setup. The case also has quite high feet, meaning there is a lot of space beneath the case for additional airflow access. So if your current workstation PC is looking sad and struggling under the pressure of big resource-heavy programs, then this PC is the perfect way to upgrade. Whether it's getting more space for beefier components or wanting to create a beautiful custom water loop, the V51 has got you covered. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, remember to leave us a like and leave any comments or questions you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. If you're an experienced builder with a lot of ideas in mind for your next build, then you need an incredibly versatile case. A case that can go above and beyond in terms of looks and functionality. Hey there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Thermaltake Core P8 Full Tower Case. A case designed for ambitious builders just like you. The Core P8 is 660mm high, 260mm wide, and 626mm deep. The case features not one, but three 4mm thick tempered glass windows, providing a stunning view of all your hardware. But if you don't want all that tempered glass, then you don't have to have it. If you're more of an open frame chassis kind of person, the Core P8 has got you covered there too, as the front and top panels are removable. This means whatever style of build you're going for, the Core P8 can accommodate you. The case also supports both 120mm and 140mm fans in pretty much every mounting location, so no matter how many fans you want to run with, this case has got your back. The Core P8 is very versatile and can support even the most ambitious of builds. You can run a CPU cooler with a max height of 180mm and up to an EATX motherboard. You can also run a graphics card of up to 320mm without a reservoir and 280mm with one. Finally, your PSU, which is mounted vertically, can have a max length of up to 200mm. The vertical mount PSU bracket is also movable, so you can adjust it to suit your specific power supply. The Core P8 has been specifically designed with water cooling in mind, so of course it supports all sorts of configurations. You can install up to a 480mm radiator on the front, up to a 360mm radiator along the top, or even up to a 240mm radiator on the bottom of the case. Additionally, the case has a pump mount that you can move around as you require. Finally, the case also can support a distro plate for those of you who want to take your custom water cooling setup to the next level. Once again, this case has an entirely dismantleable modular design, with removable panels, brackets, and pre-designed mounting arrays. Even the base itself is removable, so there's no look that this case can't do for you. The Core P8 also has rotational PCIe slots, so you can display your graphics card either horizontally or vertically, the case also including a riser cable. With all these awesome special features and space for hardware, you might worry that your storage will be left out, but never fear. The Core P8 can house up to 6 2.5-inch SSDs or 3 3.5-inch HDDs. These mounting spots can also be shifted around according to your needs. To help keep the dust and dirt away from your precious hardware, the case has 3 magnetic fan filters on the right, top, and bottom of the case. The front I/O ports come with 2 USB 3.0 and 2 USB 2.0 ports, as well as 1 USB Type-C port, all in an easy-to-access location. There are lots of good quality grommets and space for cable management out the back also, to ensure all those unsightly cables can be tucked away with ease. Finally, it wouldn't be a Core Series case without the option to wall mount, and the Core P8 is no exception. The Versa mount located at the rear of the case ensures that if you want to wall mount your gorgeous new case, you can do it with ease. So if you're a builder with a vision, then the Core P8 is the perfect case to help bring that vision to life. With tons of options to support all sorts of elaborate build ideas, with a particular emphasis on custom water cooling, the Core P8 showcases both your gorgeous hardware and building skills, and looks amazing while doing it.
Hi all, Thermal Mike, and today we take a look at the Level 20 MT ARGB mid-tower chassis. With ARGB in the name, the Level 20 MT includes 3 120mm pure ARGB fans pre-installed in the front and connected to a custom controller. Installation of your PSU is done easily with the cables pre-connected when using a modular power supply, so we'll get this installed first. Now let's dive in and get the PC together. The Level 20 MT supports up to ATX form factor motherboards with mounting for mini ITX and micro ATX as well, and offers 7 expansion slots out the back. We add even more RGB with the Pure 12 ARGB sync fans, which are sold separately. So we can sync up all our fans to the case control or with select motherboards supporting 5V RGB LED headers. The Level 20 MT offers 3 placements for radiators up to 280 on the top, 360 in the front, and 280 vertically on the interior side. We'll be using the new Water 3.0 280 ARGB AIO, which is designed to connect all together with our ARGB family products with one simple cable connection. The MT supports up to 260mm long expansion cards like our GPU. Convenient cutout for the PSU cover allows clean routing for our GPU power cables. Now we'll connect our additional pure ARGB sync fans to the case controller and daisy chain the remaining fans we added, including the pump LED header from the AIO. Included with the MT accessories, the motherboard sync cable allows you to connect the controller to select 5V RGB LED ready motherboards. With a single slide, secure the tempered glass panel back on the case easily. Now it's time for the best part. Control your ARGB fans with a built-in RGB control button on the top I/O to select up to 8 different modes. You can also press down on the RGB button for 3 seconds to switch over to the motherboard to team up and sync. Use your PSU fan to its full potential with a ventilated PSU cover to pull additional heat from the GPU for even more airflow options, and a cool cutout for the PSU to show it off.
Not everyone has a lot of desk space, and with more of us working or studying from home, it can be hard to imagine moving from the convenience of a compact laptop to a tower, regardless of how much of a great performance upgrade it can be. But what if I told you that you could make that switch with ease and do it in style? Hey there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Divider 200, a micro case that also serves as a gorgeous statement piece. The Divider 200 is 364.7mm high, 333.3mm wide, and 425.7mm deep. This makes the Divider 200 somewhat cube-sized in nature, featuring a blend of open frame style elements and a variety of great functionality options. The Divider 200 features two symmetrical 3mm triangular panels on the left and right side. These feature the iconic divide strip that all of our Divider series cases have. The Divider 200 also features front and top 3mm tempered glass panels. This ensures all of your gorgeous hardware can be visible from any and every angle. But if tempered glass panels aren't your jam, just like our Divider 500, the 200 comes in an air version too, for all you peak airflow enthusiasts out there. The Divider 200 comes with a single pre-installed 200mm front fan and one standard 120mm rear fan to help ensure reliable cooling performance from the get-go. Lastly, the Divider 200 has a super exciting and unique design, featuring a horizontal motherboard tray placement. This allows for far better cable management options and also ensures full vision of your hardware via the top tempered glass panel. Despite being a micro ATX size case, the Divider 200 can deliver excellent hardware support for all sorts of builds. You can run a CPU cooler with a max height of 185mm and a graphics card of up to 310mm with a radiator and 340mm without one. Motherboard wise, you'll need to run either a micro or mini ITX board, but it can support standard ATX size power supply. In terms of radiators, the Divider 200 supports up to a 280mm radiator at either the front or side, and you can run up to a 200mm fan at the front or two 140mm fans at the side. Finally, storage-wise, the Divider 200 has some great options too. Sitting in the lower half of the case, you can run a total of three 3.5-inch HDDs and three 2.5-inch SSDs, or a total of six 2.5-inch SSDs. The Divider 200 also comes with a ton of unique features that ensures that while this case may be smaller than the others in the lineup, it certainly still has a lot to offer. For starters, airflow has been thoroughly considered in this case, featuring multiple air vents on the sides, front and top, and even at the intersections between the two side panels. Additionally, the Divider 200 features removable magnetic fan filters on the right, bottom and front. This helps protect your precious internals from any dust or dirt that may try to sneak its way inside. Finally, your front I/O port features two USB 3.0 and a Type-C port located on the top panel in an easy and convenient location. So if you're looking for a versatile and compact case that will also turn heads, then the Divider 200 might just be for you. Combining stunning good looks and great functionality, this is a case that makes a statement and has all your hardware needs covered at the same time. Small can certainly be mighty, especially in the case of the Divider 200. Thank you so much for watching the video. If When you think of Thermaltake, for many no doubt, the Tower 900 is a case that comes to mind. This case has created an incredible legacy for us at Thermaltake, and last year we expanded on that legacy with the Tower 100. Hey there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and we thought it was time to add another of these incredibly versatile and unique cases to this lineup. This is the Tower 500, everything you loved about the Tower 100 and 900, but in a whole new size. The Tower 500 is 608mm high, 388mm wide, and 398mm deep. This makes it a super versatile size, able to fit up to an EATX motherboard and even higher end components like 3090 Ti's. The Tower 500 is a case that looks good from all angles, and of course, if you're running amazing components inside too, you'll want the chance to show it all off, right? Well, the Tower 500 features not one, not two, but three absolutely stunning large vertical tempered glass panels. Not only are these tempered glass panels more scratch resistant and durable than standard acrylic, but they also simply lift out, providing easy access for maintenance or switching in or out any hardware. The Tower 500 also comes in either a black or snow edition to work beautifully alongside whatever awesome color scheme you're going for. The Tower 500 also comes with two pre-installed 120mm standard fans, so your airflow is covered from the get-go. And speaking of airflow, that has also been thoroughly considered in the Tower 500 also. The case's unique design creates a chimney effect, whereby cool air is pulled through the bottom of the case and hot air exhausted out of the top. The Tower 500 can support all sorts of different hardware to help bring your next incredible custom creation to life. This is a case designed for water cooling, whether you're running an AAO or even creating your own custom loop. The Tower 500 can support radiators under 399mm in length, with the radiator mounting bracket also being dual-sided. The Tower 500 also features a reversible side panel on the right side. This could allow the radiator to draw air through the mesh part of the panel to aid in maintaining optimum airflow. You can also mount up to a total of 6 fans on the radiator, allowing for a push-pull configuration if you wish. Of course, a custom loop is entirely on the table too, if that's what you're aiming for, with ample space to mount and display your reservoir. There's also a space underneath the shroud for an additional radiator to support dual radiator loops. This space also features a 2-way fan bracket, allowing it to sit vertically or horizontally and support up to 2 120mm fans or a 240mm radiator. In terms of clearance, you also have a lot of options, even featuring support for up to a 355mm long triple slot graphics card. So yes, that means even the bulkiest of 30 series cards can find their next home here. The Tower 500 absolutely does not hold back in terms of features and expandability options. You can fit up to 8 3.5-inch HDDs or 8 2.5-inch SSDs for all your storage needs. To further aid you in keeping your components at their best, the Tower 500 also features multiple removable dust filters. This makes cleaning and keeping the dust bunnies at bay super easy and convenient. And the awesome features of the Tower 500 do not end here. We also have another way to take this case to the next level. Our optional LCD upgrade kit allows you to install a stunning LCD screen to the bottom of the case. This LCD screen can monitor your frequencies, real-time temperature, time and weather, or you can even upload your own images or GIFs with our TT RGB Plus software. On top of this, if you're running one of our other Ultra Series components, you can actually have your GIFs interact with one another. With the LCD upgrade kit, you can truly make your build in the Tower 500 as unique as you are. Containing an array of awesome, unique features, the Tower 500 is that perfect middle ground between the compact Tower 100 and grander Tower 900. This chassis is everything you loved about those other two cases in a fresh new size and is more than ready to house your next incredible custom creation. Thank you so much for watching the video.